Audio Jungle.
Hello everyone, this is Al Kabir, the analyst, and today I'll be talking Baker Mayfield. Yep, Baker Mayfield, and is he the long-term answer for the Cleveland Browns? This is Al Kabir, the analyst. Alright, so let me make this short and sweet. Yes, Baker Mayfield is the long-term answer for the Cleveland Browns. Yes, I know I've been critical of Baker Mayfield. I've been calling him like he's the X factor because I feel as though he has the team around him, but you never know to expect from him. Like, he did go into the second round, and I expected that was a game they should have won. Yep, they should have won that game. You get a pick in the red zone, you're supposed to drive it down and win that game. I know some things were just out of his control, like the Higgins fumble. Like it was just some things that was out of his control. I believe the play calling was off a bit. I'm not sure why they didn't feed Kareem Hunt basically the whole first half. So that's stuff that's out of his hand. But Baker Mayfield, you don't know if you're going to get inaccurate Baker Mayfield or accurate Baker Mayfield. So those are the little things I question him about. Because if Baker Mayfield have a good game, they're going to win the game because of the team around him. The reason why I say Baker Mayfield is the long-term answer is because quarterbacks are hard to find in this league. It's tough. Ask the Washington football team. They literally give away Kirk Cousins, and they've been downhill since. Washington football team, I believe if they have Kirk Cousins today, man, they might be running a division. I'm not going to lie. They might be running the NFC East. But Baker Mayfield, I believe he's a solid quarterback, and he should remain there. I've seen the comments by the GM basically saying he's very pleased with his play. I believe Baker Mayfield contract is coming up next season. And the last thing you want to do is franchise tag your quarterback. In recent history, it does not work. Even though Dak Prescott was a freak accident, they betted against him. And look what happens. Even though that was a freak accident, look what happens. Kirk Cousins, he goes to another team. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Drew Brees was franchise tagged as well. With the Chargers, I could be wrong, but if that's the case, you see he went to another team as well. So franchise tags never work out, but franchise tags really never work out. It doesn't. But I believe Baker Mayfield's a solid enough quarterback who can get the Browns to the promised land. This was their first year together, him and Stefanski. Who's to say Baker Mayfield's not going to come back better? Who's to say that? So I believe he's going to come back better. And last thing you want to do is just bet against him. Because if he goes to another team and show out, that would be the Browns' mistake. And it's going to set the organization back again. It's going to set them back again. Got your first playoff win in years. In years, you got your first playoff win. And that was because Baker Mayfield not making the mistakes. Of course, the defense showed up. Of course, the running back showed up. Even the receivers showed up. But you can't get rid of Baker Mayfield. He's a stable enough quarterback who can get it done. I believe he is. He's young. You'll have him for a lot of years. And you don't want to set your organization back. For example, once again, look at Washington. Look at Washington. And I believe if Dallas do the same thing, they would be another example. If they get rid of Dak Prescott, it would definitely be another example of why it's so hard to find a quarterback. And once you got at least a top 15 quarterback, you should keep him. You should definitely keep him, man. They have to sign Baker Mayfield. He is the long-term answer. He made history at that franchise. It seems like he love it in Cleveland. You got some tough-nosed guys. They really looking like the dog pound again. They really looking like the dog pound again. And last thing you want to do is get rid of Baker. That's the last thing you want to do. And this season, he went for 3,563 yards, 26 touchdowns, 8 picks, 72.1 QBR. So yards, he was 18. Touchdowns, he was 12. Interception, he was 10. And QBR, he was 10. So he had pretty good numbers. He had pretty good numbers. And you don't want to lose him, man. And quarterbacks in the draft could be a hit or miss. I won't say the Browns hit, and I won't say they missed, but I believe they got the right guy who could fit the system. I really do. And he love it in Cleveland. Just keep it that way, man. You have to pay him. Go ahead and pay him and make it happen. Don't do Browns things, man. Don't do Browns things, man. Y'all was a drive away from beating the Kansas City Chiefs. Y'all was a drive away, basically beating the Super Bowl defending champs. So don't do it, Browns. Don't make the mistake of not signing Baker Mayfield. Do not make that mistake. But what do you think and how do you feel? Is Baker Mayfield a long-term answer? I say yes. But this is Al Kabir, the analyst. Ghost.